straight into the pickups. So I was going to put this at the end of the vid, but just why not put it at the beginning? So yeah, this has literally just arrived after I've recorded my my pickups. So Grime on the PS5, they sold out super quick, but I managed to snag a copy while I was actually out on a works night out. I was trying to frantically do it on my phone. Metroidvania looks amazing actually, so thank you Pedda for reminding me that they were going on sale. A couple of little stickery things with it, and my new floor. Guys, welcome back to the channel. Back in the summer house. Apologies for the photo at the picture. It's the wife's, but it is a summer house first and foremost. We've had a ton of work done on the house, the flooring mainly, new carpets. So I've had very little time for gaming, you know, retro pickup, anything really. So, but I've managed to pick up a few little bits and pieces. So I thought, right, it's the end of the month. I will show everything off that I've got and you know, let you guys see what I've been up to. In terms of games played and stuff, I've not really had time to really play much. Had a little go on a couple of Master System games, which is quite nice. I really enjoyed, so I did show it off, but it's since been my wife's birthday now, and I bought her Baldur's Gate. This is like the European Collector's or Deluxe Edition or whatever. And I bought it for me as well, obviously. But she gets first playthrough, and I've just been catching glimpses the odd day that I've worked from home. And she's been addicted to it. It looks absolutely amazing. We did have a couple of issues with the PlayStation running a bit hot and just stopping and powering down. Thankfully, Geordie Slasher came to my rescue, gave me a few ideas. I messed around with the settings and just switched performance mode off. Now I've pulled it apart and got the vacuum in there and cleaned it all out, I might put performance mode back on and see how she gets on. She was pretty cross because she'd done quite a bit of progress, and the autosave for whatever reason didn't work, so she'd lost maybe an hour and a half, couple of hours, and she was saying, it's not the same, the dice won't roll the same, like, look, what do you want me to do, you know? So, but yeah, anyway, it does look a phenomenal. I've been so surprised how great it looks, so I am looking forward to hopping in this. It might have to wait a little while because I really want to finish off Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, which I haven't played for about a month. And then after that, I really want to get on to the Metal Gear Solid collection, particularly the second game, because I bought the second game on PS2 back in the day and never finished it. I know, criminal. So I really want to finish certainly the second game, and I want to finish off. I want to start and play rather Dark Souls 3, because I've done the first two this year. So yeah, so this might have to wait, but we shall see. Right, so I'm gonna, in no particular order, I'm just gonna fly through everything. I'm gonna try to do the modern stuff first and gradually work back to the juicy retro. So had an order from Japan, and it is Nintendo. It's not often you'll see Nintendo on the channel, but when this was announced, I thought yes. And I registered my interest, and then stupidly just didn't really check my emails. I think I scanned through it. I thought, oh, I've got forever, I'll pre-order that whenever. And they just sold out. And then I was so confident Nintendo being Nintendo would just get more in, and they didn't. But every cloud has a silver lining, and I actually ordered through a suggestion of Eddie, and Pedda also mentioned if he was going to get one, it would be the Jap version. So I've got the game here. It's still sealed. I am absolutely going to be unsealing this bad boy because it's 25 quid just to buy it digitally. So I'm going to be playing this. The games look a lot of fun. But you also get, with the Jap version, you don't get the gold cartridge case. You do get these Famicom controllers that are actually functional. So I'll show you guys just quick. If you don't know, I think you've probably seen unboxings. I saw Tutti UK's unboxing of this, I think, anyway. But you get on there, it sort of clicks into the side of your Switch to charge. And then, yeah, you can use the old, or they're not old, they're brand new, sorry, but the Famicom controllers, which I'm really looking forward to doing. And the Player 2 has got the volume controller on it as well. So yeah, dead chuffed to have that. And then it was like I say, Eddie, Peda, and maybe even one or two others sort of said, oh, if I was going to get one, it would definitely be the Jap one, definitely. And I was like, yep. So yeah, got myself on one of the old, the good old-fashioned Yahoo auctions, and bid for it and won it. I can't remember what I paid. I probably got it for about the same price that you pre-ordered the UK one for anyway. But I've got them really cool controllers now, so dead chuffed with those. I know there's some Japanese writing on it. Really doesn't bother me. Probably would have bothered me a few years ago, the fact that it wasn't the PAL version. Don't bother me anymore. In fact, I quite like it. Okay, went into a charity shop. Not really gaming related, but spotted this, probably for the wife really. And it's Bon Jovi, Slippery When Wet, vinyl. I don't really collect loads of vinyl. In fact, I collect very little, but she's got tons. So particularly she does a lot of gaming soundtracks. She's got some really nice ones actually. Studio Ghibli soundtracks as well. So actually an address on that there. So must be like the original LP dealer. But yeah, just really cool to have it and see it in a charity shop. So I bought it. Why wouldn't you? And then I've got also a sealed copy of The Last Faith. I've talked about this on the channel before. I think I even live streamed it possibly as well. This is the deluxe edition. There is a standard one that's a bit cheaper, but my name is in the credits of this game because I backed it on Kickstarter. So I was always going to get, it took ages to come. Actually, I did order a copy through hit.co.uk and they went out of business, and I kind of, again, I've been so detached from stuff, I hadn't really even realised. So I messaged, put an email to the website, and they went, I'm really sorry, but the original company went out of business about 4 or 5 weeks ago. But the employees kind of bought the domain name and have set up again. And they said, you know, but you'll get you weren't charged, so don't worry. So I think I actually ended up ordering this from the game collection, and I got it like with about a week to spare on the pre-order. So came through no problem at all. Okay, so just a few little bits and pieces to go now. I kind of had already done a vlog to show off the Mega Drive games that I had, I say bought, I actually swapped these with my buddy James. And he's on Twitter. So I got Kid Chameleon that I had wanted for ages, ever since being recommended this by Clint. And I believe it's a good game. I've still not had a chance to play it yet, but I will. I really like the box art, really cool. I really like compilation games, a bit like Generation Pixel. I think he likes a compilation game. These are Atari, and I spotted this, and James said, yeah, no problem at all. And then this was the main game. Again, I've not tried it yet, but I've had a load of comments on the last video to say, yeah, it is a really decent shooter. You'll enjoy it. I really like the box art as well. So looking forward to giving all 3 of these a go when I get the chance. What else? A little bit more modern. This was on, it's not the game, it's literally just the steelbook for Mortal Kombat 1, and I am a big Mortal Kombat fan. It was on Amazon Prime or whatever, and it was only £3. So the missus has got the Prime account. I said, "Oh, order us that, will you, love?" And she's like, "Yeah, no worries." So yeah, it's got Mortal Kombat written on the spine there as well. I don't own the game yet. I loved Mortal Kombat X, playing as the Predator and the Alien, all that sort of stuff. I bought the next one, Mortal Kombat 11, but I didn't play loads of it. I played a bit of it. I think you could play as the RoboCop and the Terminator. So I did play a little bit of multiplayer, but didn't play the campaign yet. And I've not bought this one yet, but I will when the price suits my budget, when I can be bothered to buy it. Right, okay. I also bought one other modern game, which is Bassmaster. Don't laugh. I really like fishing games. So I've not tried it yet. I've not had a chance yet. But yeah, Bassmaster on the PS5. I got it for, again, I think we got it on Amazon for about a tenner. So why not? That's the deluxe version as well. So, you know, why wouldn't you? Okay, so charity shop pickups. So I managed to pick up a copy of Farm Simulator 19. It's complete in box. I even kept my receipt. So I paid £3, which isn't too bad. It's got a couple of nice posters in there as well, and it's got like the Manuel and something else, Giants Editor 8 shortcuts overview. Giants are the publisher. My brother is actually a Giants partner because he streams the current game on Twitch. If I remember, I will put a link in the description below to my brother's Twitch channel. I can't, although I do play Farm Sim 22 at the moment, on the old laptop that I swiped from work, it doesn't run brilliantly, so I can't actually stream Farm Sim at the same time as playing it. But I have been enjoying playing it. I've been on a couple of other streams as well, as a guest, like another farmer in the background on the online server. So I will also, in the description, I will tag my two buddies, Dabba Sparks and Scramble, both absolute gents. Dab is Norwegian and Scramble is, where's Scram from? I think he's from Denmark, maybe? Or is he Dutch? Dutch or Denmark, begins with a D. I think he's from Denmark. Apologies, buddy, if I've got that wrong. But I will put links in the description to all three of those Twitch channels. I know a lot of you guys aren't massively into Twitch, but it is a good laugh, and it can be a lot of fun. There's a lot of banter as well. So yeah, get involved if you like. Okay, so we're now into some juicy retro and moreover Master System. So I'll start off with a couple of games that I bought just off eBay, but I got them for really nice prices because I need the manuals. They're actually really nice tidy copies as well though. So I bought a copy of Dracula again. This is Bram Stoker's Dracula. I remember when I was, how old would I have been? What year did this come out? 92? It was 92, yeah. So what, I was about 11 or 12? 12. And I remember it coming out. I certainly didn't watch it when I was 12, but I remember it coming out and it was being a big budget film at the time. But yeah, it's probably nicer than the copy that I've got, and it's got, albeit in there backwards, but it's got the manual there. Little bit of a crease there, just where it's hugged. It's quite a thick one, as the grippers there. But yeah, quite a nice manual. And I can't remember what I paid. It really was not much. So I was really pleased to win it for the amount that I did win it for. And yeah, I need the manual. I'll probably, just because I'm daft, end up keeping the whole thing. So we've also got Shooting Gallery, not in quite as nice condition. But again, it's got the manual in there, quite a shiny looking manual, one of the older looking ones. I think I got that for about £3 maybe. Maybe £3 some, I can't remember, certainly no more than £4. And postage was about, I don't know why, they put about like £1.20 on there or something. So yeah, I got it for like all in for about £5, and I needed the manual. So yeah, I'm whittling down the manuals, just taking my time. Out of the list of manuals that I still need, none of them are really for big hitters. So I can just take my time, dip my toe in whenever I want to, which is quite nice. I'm in absolutely no rush. So this arrived just today. This is from Ross. Ross doesn't have a YouTube channel. He might have an Instagram maybe. If he does, I don't really bother with Instagram. Maybe I should try and make time, but I don't really. But if he's got an Instagram, I'll try to put a link in the description. He's put it in this really cool Sega security box, but I bit of a comedian maybe. I can't actually open it. Pedder may have sent me a key to open it with, but I don't remember it arriving, so I'm going to ask Pedder if he's got another one maybe. But anyway, again, I owned Hang On. I've had my copy of Hang On for about 20-25 years, but it didn't have the manual. So I hope this one's got the manual in there, because Ross showed me a photo before he... I mean, I don't actually even need to open it. It's in the collection. I have a copy of Hang On card if I want to play it, you know. So, but yeah, thanks ever so much for the manual and the game and the case, buddy. Okay, so I'll show you the last one in a minute. I'll show you this one first, quick. So Andrew in our WhatsApp group sent me this. And it's a little Casio portable TV. I don't know that it's worth much. I don't know much about them at all. I don't think it's worth much anyway. Hopefully not too much. But yeah, just gave it to me. Thank you ever so much. Just posted it. So thanks ever so much, buddy. The plan is to... There's not really any inputs or anything anywhere. But the plan is to try... I don't know what that is. Maybe for earphones. The plan is to attempt to get Master System games working on it. Now... Andy, my other buddy in the group, suggested, why don't you get the Telecom pack for the Mark III? And that was basically it's like a wireless signal sender projector thing that was exclusive to Japan, but you essentially tuned in on your telly to this thing to have a wireless signal from your Mark III. So that might work. I don't own one. They're not cheap. So we'll have to see if I can maybe afford to get one. But I do plan to try and play Master System games on this tiny screen. So thanks ever so much, Andrew. Really good of you. I forgot to show these other charity bits off. So let me show these off just quick. So I got a Sega Classics selection. And it's got a few games on there that are all Mega Drive games, I think. It's got a manual in there as well. It's got the price I paid, which I think was £4. That's right. It's got a little manual in there. And it may show actually what the games look like. Oh, it does, but all sort of black and white. So I'll have to boot the PS2 up at some point. But yeah, Sega, couldn't resist. It's got some games in there that I have a fondness for, like Golden Axe, and I think it's actually got Fantasy Zone, which I think might be the Mega Drive version maybe. So yeah, that should be quite good to try out. I've not ever really played the Mega Drive version, so I'd love to get a copy of the Mega Drive version one day. And then the other one I saw was a collector's edition of Doom. I got an email from Game for the brand new version that's just been released of is it the Doom Anthology, and it's got the remastered 4K version of this, that and the other, and it was 90 quid for the special edition, which I thought, you know, okay, but then it's only got Doom Eternal on the actual disc, and all the other games just download. Just like, right, well, no, wait, jog on, mate, no. So for a £5 for that, and it's got Ultimate Doom, which I think is the first Doom, but a good version to play, Doom 2 Game of the Year edition, and then Final Doom, and then it's got a preview content for Doom 3, and that's fine for me. Just something really just physical, nice to sit on the shelf. It'll also hopefully work on my laptop if I want to give it a go as well. But I actually do own just digital copies of the new up-to-date PS4/PS5 versions of Doom 1 and 2, so I can play it on the PS5 whenever I like. Just nice to have on the shelf. Okay, so the last pickup, and I do have another one, but I'm going to show that in another video because it's a bit special, that one. But this in its own right is very, very special, very uncommon, and it is from Japan. I ordered it when I ordered the Nintendo World Championships Deluxe, so this came with it as well. And actually, Pedder spotted this. I put a tweet out saying, oh, you know, I'd really like to try and get a copy of Alex Kidd BMX World, and BMX Trial, I think, is the translation actually. And Pedder said, oh, have you seen this copy? I was like, well, no. And it was not on the Yahoo auction, it was on another Yahoo Japanese site. So he's like, yeah, you know, there. So I watched it, and I thought, it's still quite a lot, but it's the cheapest I've seen it for a long time. So I couldn't wait any longer. I'd already bought that Nintendo thing, and I thought, right, I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet. That is the cheapest I've seen it forever. So we've got another, yeah, semi-big hitter knocked off the list for the Mark III set. So you can see there, on there, it's got the paddle controller, and I'll open it. I'll show you guys the back as well, just quick. So there's a little bit of gameplay there that you can see, and yeah, essentially it should have, and it does, I can see that it does, it's got a really nice condition manual actually. It's got the paddle controller there. It looks like it's a used one. I know I sort of boast sometimes that some of the Jap stuff that I get is in mint, like never even seen the light of day condition. This looks like it's a used one, but still really nice. The only thing I had to sort of put up with a little bit, but you know, reflection in the price, is there is some yellowing on the inside of the cardboard there. I'm not going to look at the inside of the box, so am I that bothered? No, it's not the end of the world. And, you know, and there's the cartridge there. So yeah, guys, so that's my pickups for the month. There is another one that's going to be shown off in a week or two. I'm going to do a different video for that one, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And guys, in the meantime, be good to each other, look after each other. I know there's a ton of stuff going on YouTube at the minute around all this e-begging bullshit, which I can't stand either. So fair play to the sort of 3 or 4 people that have stood up and made their thoughts known and made videos on it. You know, you've got all of our backing as well. We all agree with you. But there are some other videos going around at the minute, some real BS type stuff. So hopefully not involved too much in that. But yeah, like I say, look after each other. And yeah, guys, look, thanks ever so much for watching. I really appreciate it. All the best. I will see you on the next one. Cheerio.